Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Friday, October 2nd, 2015. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. A subsidized transportation program for Nevis' senior citizens will take effect on Monday, October 5th, following yesterday's official launch. Yesterday, October 1st, was celebrated as International Day of Older Persons, and the Social Services Department's Senior Citizens Division joined the worldwide observance with the official launch of its senior subsidized transportation program.
Special thanks must be extended to the members of the Nevis Bus Association for their willing support and cooperation with the Nevis Island Administration in this venture. Thank you. I consider this a very special day, and I personally can only thank God because I know that this has been Minister Brandy Williams' dream for a while. So I thank God for making this dream a reality. I want to urge you seniors to use your cards, to care for them, and make good use of them. I also want to urge you to give the drivers the same respect and courtesy that you would expect from them.
Junior Minister of Social Development, the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, said she was extremely pleased to be launching another program to benefit the island's senior citizens.
This program is a collaborative effort of the Ministry of Social Development, the Ministry of Finance, and the Nevis Bus Association, who, when the proposal was brought to them, totally embraced the idea and worked with us all the way to ensure that this new initiative becomes a reality. And for those seniors who have not yet received their bus pass or identification card and have an interest in this program, you are asked to visit the Department of Social Services, the Seniors Division, so that you can be duly registered to benefit from this new initiative. I wish also to inform that not only will this card allow you to travel on the buses for free, it also exempts you, the seniors, from the $1 travel tax between St. Kitts and Nevis.
Under the program, senior citizens 65 years and older using public buses, which are members of the Nevis Bus Association, and presenting the program's identification card, will now travel at no cost to them.
And we are very happy to work with the seniors, and we are very happy about this program. First, when they came to us about it, we was very happy. We had no problem working with the seniors. So, as today marked the 1st of October, we are very, very happy that this program is starting, and we are looking forward to do much with the seniors.
150 senior citizens have registered for the program. 52 of them were yesterday presented with their official identification cards issued by the Department of Social Services.
On behalf of the Senior Citizens Group, I would like to express appreciation to the Nevis Island Administration for ensuring that we would be receiving bus passes. Special thanks to the bus drivers who have consented to be in partnership with the administration to make our lives more meaningful.
International Month of Older Persons is being celebrated in October under the theme Sustainability and Age Inclusiveness in the Urban Environment. A press release issued by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs informs that the Honorable Mark Brantley on Wednesday, September 30th, joined his counterparts from CARICOM and India for the second CARICOM-India Joint Ministerial Meeting. Among the topics discussed were capacity building initiatives for CARICOM nationals in the field of information and communication technologies, scholarships at the top universities in India, and development of small and medium-sized enterprises. Both sides also discussed cooperation in the international arena on topics including climate change, reform of the international financial system, and the UN Security Council. Plans are also in place to facilitate a business event involving the Caribbean Chambers of Commerce and its counterpart in India. This, it was felt, will generate a greater degree of people-to-people contact outside the realm of sports, specifically cricket. The CARICOM India Joint Ministerial Meeting served as a platform for St. Kitts and Nevis and, by extension, the rest of the region to remain engaged with India, which is one of the world's fastest-growing economies. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis, the release states, will continue its engagement with partner countries to ensure that its development objectives are achieved. Ahead of the October 13th observance of International Day of Disaster Risk Reduction, the Nevis Disaster Management Department is undergoing a rebranding exercise. That is according to Rohan Isles. He is the department's Public Education, Information and Training Officer.
We have done some reflection of the department's image, how we are perceived, and what we want to be known as. Most times you tell people you work at disaster management and they ask you what that is. And so we want to change that image. We want people not to ask us what disaster management is, but when they see us, they recognize that we are working at the disaster management department and they know exactly what we do.
Isles says the beginning of this rebranding exercise is to change the physical image of the Nevis Disaster Management Department. In light of this, the department has launched a logo and a slogan competition in order to bring about awareness and foster a partnership with the island's students.
The logo competition has been open to the primary school students, the slogan competition open to high school students. The basic criteria for the logo is that it must have the 5 keywords of disaster management, as I said: preparedness, mitigation, response, recovery, and rehabilitation. Those 5 words must be in the logo. And then there is a color base to which we have given them blue, red, green, more or less the primary colors for their use. In terms of the slogan, we have said 6 to 8 words. And the slogan must have some relation to disaster management or preparedness.
Entries for the Nevis Disaster Management Department's logo and slogan competitions must be submitted through the participating students' respective schools. The deadline for submission is Wednesday, October 7th, 2015.
We have secured some lunches at our prime beachfront restaurants. We want to say thanks to Lime Beach Bar and Sunshine, and we have some monetary prizes to go along with those as well. I think it is approximately $250 for the winner of each, and we want to say thanks to Penniless Auto Parts for that contribution. And I think it is safe to say Turtle Time, as the gentleman is a good gentleman. They are Turtle Time.
Public Education, Information and Training Officer, the Nevis Disaster Management Department, Rohan Isles. Still to come.
Navisha, would you like to say anything, darling? Thank you.
The details after this break.
I was attacked by 2 men at gunpoint. They took my purse and everything. Now I live in fear. Help us stop the madness. Tell 1-800-8477-TIPS.
Taxes are the lifeblood of a nation. Feel good about what your tax dollars do in Nevis. As a responsible citizen, your tax dollars protect our environment. Pay your taxes on time. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis.
Be a responsible citizen. Safe sex is the best sex.
No glove, no love.
Protect your pleasure.
Real men wear condoms.
It's your favorite DJ Kevy Kev saying, don't be silly, cover your willy. Boom.
This message was brought to you by the Nevis HIV/AIDS Coordinating Unit in collaboration with NTV/AIDS.
Welcome back. The International Cooperation Agency of the Republic of Chile, AGCI, and the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, JICA, Human Resources Training Program in Disaster Risk Reduction has announced its call for applications for 2016. The AGCI and the JICA are offering scholarships to nationals of St. Kitts and Nevis and other countries in Latin America and the Caribbean to pursue a master's in structural and geotechnical engineering. Scholarships are open to professionals with 2 or more years of experience in structural and geotechnical engineering or related field. Candidates must provide a reference from the institution where he or she is employed and are required to be proficient in Spanish, which is the language of instruction for all postgraduate programs. The deadline for submitting full documentation in hard copy and electronically to the Latin American Caribbean Center Regional Headquarters at the University of the West Indies is December 18, 2015. For further information and relevant documentation required for submission, including application form, persons should visit www.ue.edu/lacc/scholarships/agci-jica.program. Congratulations are in order for Nivision Michelle Slack of Craddock Road. Over the weekend, Slack graduated from the Norman Manley Law School in Jamaica, receiving a number of prizes and awards as one of the most outstanding Year 2 students. On Saturday, September 26th, Slack graduated in the top 5% of her class of 200 students. She was awarded the Kelsick and Ferdinand Prize for the overseas student with the best performance over 2 years, the Michael Nunes Memorial Prize for the Most Outstanding Student in the Law Association, and the Casey Burke Memorial Prize for the Most Outstanding Year 2 Student in the area of Corporate and Commercial Law. Slack was also the only student from St. Kitts and Nevis to make the Principal's Roll of Honor for 2013-2014 and 2014-2015. The award is presented to students who have achieved a minimum of 6 A's over a 2-year period at the first sitting. The Social Services Department's Single Parents Support Group did its raffle draw in the War Memorial in Charlestown yesterday, Thursday, October 1st, 2015.
We'll have Miss Gloria Pemberton shake up the box, but first we must say thanks very much to Digicel for donating this phone to us that we are raffling today. And the winner for the phone is Narisha John of Rice's Gingerland.
Member of the group Vanessa Taveras called the winner and asked her to meet the group at the War Memorial Square to collect a prize.
Narisha, thank you very much for participating with the single parent group, and we look forward for your help and your participation in the years and the months to come. Thank you very much, and to Digicel we say thank you for donating this phone to us and letting Narisha win such a wonderful phone. Narisha, would you like to say anything, darling?
Thank you.
The Single Parent Support Group, of which Coordinator Grace Manners as well as Lydia Lawrence, Gloria Pemberton and Verlene Amory are members, is comprised of parents who have banded themselves together to lend support to other parents and the children and the group's members. That's it for this evening's edition of the Nevis Newscast. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. Thank you for viewing. Good night.